Just a year ago, switching jobs almost guaranteed you a bigger paycheck. Today, not so much. According to the latest US federal data, the salary difference between job switchers and job stayers is the smallest it's been in over a decade. In January and February 2025, job stayers saw an average 4.6% wage growth. Job switchers saw only slightly more, 4.8%. That's a mere 0.2% difference. Just 24 months ago, that gap was 2.1%. So yeah, the golden age of just quit and get paid more might be over. If you're new here, this is the place where we keep it real about jobs, careers, and navigating the world. Every week, I break down what's changing in the job market and how you can stay one step ahead. So, if career growth without the BS is your thing, hit subscribe and let's get right into it. Let's talk about what's really changed. Just a year ago, switching jobs meant a median raise of 7.7%, while those who stayed in their roles got around 5.6%. That 2.1% bump made switching feel like a no-brainer, right? But now, the premium is down to 0.2%. And that's not just because companies are feeling stingy. It's because hiring budgets are shrinking, fewer higher-paying roles are being offered, and layoffs are making employers risk-averse and cautious with salaries. According to the Wall Street Journal, the share of US workers who successfully jumped from one employer to another is at a 4-year low. You're switching into a tighter, colder market. Now let's break this down in plain terms. Why is this data such a big deal? And what does it mean for you? First, companies aren't budgeting for replacements. David Ellis, SVP at Korn Ferry, put it best: firms aren't putting much budget into replacement salaries. So even if you leave, your company might not replace you at the same level or at all. That means less leverage when you try to negotiate with a new employer. Second, layoffs equal employers have the upper hand. We're still seeing rounds of layoffs across industries. And when companies have more qualified applicants than roles, they're going to offer less. Even top performers are getting lower offers than expected. Third, fewer quits means more competition. Here's a statistic that might surprise you. In 2024, the number of people quitting their jobs hit the lowest point since 2020, which tells us that people are getting cautious. And that's exactly what employers are counting on. In short, the job market is no longer chasing you. Now I want you to really hear this part, especially if you're job hunting just for a raise. If you're switching only to bump your salary, the math no longer works in your favor, and the risks have gotten way bigger. Let me show you what I mean. You might be thinking that you're getting a 10 to 20% hike, but what you're actually getting could be a 0.2 to 1% hike on average. You might think that you're getting career growth, but what you actually get could be role redundancy risk. What you think you're getting could be a better environment, but what you actually might be getting are unfamiliar expectations. And lastly, you might think that you're getting a strategic move, but what you actually might get is resume instability. And don't forget, if your new company goes through layoffs, you're often first in, first out. So that exciting new chapter on LinkedIn could turn into a stressful job search in just a few months. I get it. No one wants to feel stuck in a role. But if the old playbook isn't working anymore, what's the smarter move? Here's what we'd recommend. First, leverage internal mobility. See if you can switch your roles inside your current one. Internal movers often get promoted faster, develop broader skills, and have more trust from leadership. That's real leverage. Second, build negotiation power through results. Don't panic switch. Instead, focus on making impact. Lead projects, hit metrics, build visibility. Then use that to negotiate a raise or a promotion. Companies are still rewarding value, just not flight risk. And third, be patient, not passive. Give your current role 18 to 24 months, unless it's truly toxic. And if you do switch, do it because it opens meaningful doors, not just a couple extra thousand in your CTC. So if moving jobs for a pay hike isn't the right move, what is? How can you play the long-term career game? And when should you switch jobs? If you're considering a switch, ask yourself, am I gaining a significant skill advantage? Is the company in a stable financial position? Will this open doors for long-term growth? Am I being fairly compensated today? If you can say yes to at least two of these, it's probably not the right move right now. Your best strategy isn't to jump at the next offer. It's to grow where you are, get better at your craft, and switch when the upside is truly worth it. If you're watching this because you're feeling stuck or restless, I want you to know something. You're not alone. But the answer isn't always a new job. Sometimes it's a new approach. So before you jump, think long term. Protect your stability. Play the game with your eyes open. If this video gave you clarity or helped you shift your perspective, give it a like, drop a comment, and share it with a friend who might need to hear this too. And hey, if you're serious about building a career you're proud of, hit that subscribe button. We are here every week to help you do just that. See you next week.